And I'm going to make this part 4 since I hit the off button accidentally. I apologize for that on part 3. Anyway, the reason I did them like this is that's the way I've always done them. Now, some people put their plywood up on their walls first and their gable end, and then they put their ladders, they attach their ladders to it. Well, it seems to me that you use an extra 2x6 or 2x4, whatever you're using. I'm using 2x6s. You would use an extra 4 of those, 2 for each end. And that probably has its advantages, because most people say then you don't have to cut around your little extension sticking out to get your plywood up and attach it to that rafter, that last rafter. But I don't think it's that big of a deal for what I'm doing. I mean, hell, I'm only building one shed. I guess if I was in production, I might change my tune on that a little bit. But that's how I did it. And I put braces up everywhere. I chose not to put the walls on first, but I got a lot of cross braces on this. And you want to do that, particularly if you're putting roof on, get that thing stiffened up, because until you put your sheathing on, you got a good bit of shake in that building. And the best thing is to get it down at your floor. I used a 2x8 there, so I'm attached there, and then run it to your top plate. And that really stoutens it up. You can see I got one on this side as well. So when you push on that thing, it don't go anywhere now. Now, as I take those off, once I get the roof done and I take those off, I'll be putting sheathing on right behind it. So there's not much chance of anything happening to it. Also, I was going to build doors for this, but since I'm doing vinyl siding, I was able to purchase from the Amish builders, as well as the windows and the shutters. I was able to purchase fiberglass doors that are made just for these, that are a lower height. I wish they would have been a little taller than what they are, because I'm a tall person. But it seems like when I step up in there, I never hit my head, so I guess it's okay. Anyway, it's a double door, 60-inch, and I think it'll look pretty nice once I get it all done. So this is part 4. I'm putting on the sheathing right now. I did that myself, and I about fell off my shit and scaffolding putting that big heavy 5/8. I'm using 5/8 sheathing on the top, and then I'll probably use 1/2 inch on the sides, but 5/8 on the top, since the rafters or the trusses that I made are 24 inches on center. So a lot of this is, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do stuff, and a lot of them have good results. So this may be overkill for what I'm doing, but it's just the way I was always taught by my father when we were building homes. So I'm trying to give it the quality that a home would have anyway. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. Once I get the other sheathing on, I do have those 2 pieces attached. And I had the roof. I actually had to push the top of the roof. It was leaning a little bit, so I had to get up on a ladder and put my foot on the top of the wall and actually push it over about 3/8 of an inch to get everything squared up, and then tack down the roof sheathing. So that worked out pretty good, and it looks good so far. And on this small of a unit, you can't really get messed up too much, but you want to get everything started straight and square, because that follows you throughout the build for sure. Anyway, this is part 4. I guess I'll see you at part 5. Hopefully I'll have the roof on by then, and be putting the sheathing on the sides and stuff. If this is helping you out, guys, like it, comment below if you have any questions. I'd be glad to try to answer them. Thanks a lot.